Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Brian Horror, not horror, so don't get it twisted. Hi everybody, I hope you guys are doing amazing. I am so sorry I have not been on my channel for a while. I'm doing school right now. I've been going, taking care of some things, and now I'm back. I have my time again to do this, like I said. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's video. I'm so sorry about like the whole location being different, like literally almost every video, but I actually broke my tripod, and then my freaking ring light is broken, so I have to film outside of my house. So maybe, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be as loud as last time. It was horrible of me to film. It was just so much wind and too much commotion going on basically in the background. It was a whole movie, okay? So I know maybe last week's video was a flop, but today we're back, and we're back better than ever. So stay tuned. If you are into crime, mystery, or paranormal videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can get notified anytime I post a new video. And yes, so today we are going to be covering a really mysterious case. So today we are going to be covering the case of Elisa Lam. I know this case has been very talked about. There's also like a Netflix series, I think documentary, that just came out about this case. I have not watched it yet, but I am going to be watching it pretty soon just to see how much more in detail they go into this case. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a background on the Hotel Cecil, by the way. That place seems to have so many weird occurrences that take place. There have been so many suicides that have to, like, I can't even, it's just a huge list. You can even look at the list online of just people who have committed suicide by jumping out of that hotel. I know Richard Ramirez, this very famous murderer who also has like a series documentary on Netflix, I believe, or Hulu, who also stayed at the hotel while he was preying on his victims, which is very scary. And of course, one of the most famous cases, the Black Dahlia, she also stayed at the Hotel Cecil, and she was last seen there before she actually was found murdered. If you don't know who the Black Dahlia is, by the way, she also goes by the name of Elizabeth Short. It's another really interesting case. Like I said, if you guys want me to cover it, comment down below. Let's get into the case. So basically, Elisa Lam was actually 21 years old at the time that she was found unfortunately deceased. She was from Canada. She was a college student who actually decided to come to the West Coast to do a little traveling on her own. On January 1st of 2013, she actually checks into the Hotel Cecil, which is located in downtown LA. By the way, this hotel has been renamed, but the hotel's name now is actually Stay on Main. Elisa checks into the hotel on January 1st of 2013. She did stay like in a hostel room with a couple of roommates, and which actually didn't last for that long because her roommates did report to hotel staff that Elisa was having like strange behavior going on, which they made them feel very uncomfortable. So unfortunately she got moved, but she did get her own room to stay in. And up until this point, everything seems to be, already weird. But it's not until, which I will be throwing up the videos right now, the surveillance of her, which we actually start seeing these weird behaviors that maybe potentially the roommates were actually observing take place when she was actually going on the hotel's elevator. I have no idea where she was trying to go, but as you guys are going to be seeing in the video that I will insert, you guys will see her, basically pressing like almost all the buttons of the elevator. She was doing some weird like hand gestures, which a lot of people, speculated that maybe somebody was standing outside of the elevator talking to her, or maybe, like I said, some people even think it's haunted, so it could possibly be a ghost. But you guys are going to be seeing that she like goes in and out of the elevator looking in both directions, almost like if she sees something, and she ends up like hiding in the corner of the elevator. So I will be inserting that footage right now. course, this was the last footage, or at least last physical evidence of Elisa being alive. She was actually found later, I think 18 days later. So she was found, I believe, on February 19th of 2013. And this is when things, of course, it's just very weird. There's so many theories out there. I will be, I guess, talking a few of the ones that I've heard to you guys, but this all basically happened, like the way they found her was because a lot of the hotel guests that were staying at the Hotel Cecil were starting to report that the water pressure was very low. The water did have like a weird discolored look to it, and then unfortunately, which makes me sick to my stomach, people were reporting that the water of the hotel was tasting like very funky and weird. It had like a nasty flavor. Oh god, like, I'm sorry, not to be like disrespectful or anything, but the fact that people were drinking dead body juice, oh my god, I would drink bleach. I'm so sorry, like, that's disgusting, but this is unfortunately how it was discovered. So once all these reports were going into the hotel staff, of course they went to go investigate the water tower located on the top of the Hotel Cecil, which is where they discovered Elisa's body floating naked with her clothes that she was last seen wearing basically just floating around her. But the weird thing is that in order to get to the top of the hotel where the water tank was located, you would actually have to be literally an employee to have like the access pass in order to get to the staircase that leads up to the hotel water tank, which of course Elisa did not have access to. Or like the other way that was accessible to be able to get up there was also from like a fire escape, which meant that she basically had to climb out of like a window, and, you know, obviously climb the stairs all the way to the top of the hotel, which to me, it's already kind of like weird that nobody saw her, like none of the hotel staff heard nothing, because I know there's staff that work overnight, but none of the alarm systems went off in the hotel, because sometimes, you know, like the exit doors or all of that will have like alarm systems just to notify like the staff. So once she actually got to the top of the hotel roof, in order for her to be in that water tank, this meant that either somebody or Elisa herself had to climb the platform which the water tank stood on top of, and once she got on top of that platform, she would actually have to climb a 10-foot ladder to get to the water tank, move the 20-pound cover of the water tank, jump in at the same time as also closing it, which is almost sounds very impossible if you ask me. So of course, let's talk about the theories, of course, because these are like what make this case basically really talked about. I did take a couple of notes, so I am gonna like kind of read them off to you, because it was like there's just so many theories, but these are like the only ones that to me seem credible, or like to me seem like maybe this could be a possibility of, you know, what might have led to her death. But a lot of people say that when her body was found, it was already in the state of decomposition, so it was kind of hard for like the autopsy to find like any trauma to the body. But they did state that they did not find any sort of trauma in the state that her body was found, but they also did run a toxicology report which did not indicate that she was on any drugs at the time of her death, or she did not have alcohol in her system, or she was maybe on drugs causing her hallucinations because of the way she was acting in the footage, but they were not able to find any trace of drugs or alcohol. Another thing to note that I didn't think I mentioned earlier today, Elisa did suffer from bipolar disorder. So she was on 4 different types of medication, but like I said, at the time that she was found, there was any of those drugs present in her system. Also, you know, she did have the bipolar disorder, at the time that we saw the footage, she was probably having like a manic episode, or she was going through a psychosis. And then of course there's like one of the, I guess, best belief theories was that she might have just committed suicide, since this hotel was infamous for people going to stay at to commit suicide. Elisa, from her social media, she was very open about like her emotions, like the things that she was going through. And a lot of people, her family did say she did also suffer from depression, so this could have been the cause of her death, unfortunately. And of course there's also people that think that this could have been maybe a murder done by like one of the hotel staff. One of the more scary ones that I did hear people saying that a lot of people believe she was possessed. Like I said earlier, this hotel is very famous. A lot of people have experienced like paranormal activity that's happened. There has been people that stayed at this hotel that feel a presence, they feel being touched. Some people have also been choked by like nothing. Like I said, some people do believe maybe she would have been possessed and she climbed up through the roof and to her own death. That's basically all I have for like today's case. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please give this video once again thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, you guys. We're almost at 200 subscribers. Hit the bell notification button so you can be notified anytime I post a new video. This was one of my favorite cases to cover today. I like hearing about it. I keep watching all these documentaries, and I hope you guys check out the Netflix series. I will put the name of it on top of myself right here if I find it, and I'll try to leave the link down below so you guys can go watch it. Give me your opinion. If you guys have any theories, any other suggestions for any other videos that you want me to cover, like any weird cases, comment down below, you guys. Interact in my comment section. It really helps out my channel get more traffic and get more viewers and new subscribers like you guys. Please take care out there, stay safe, and I will definitely see you guys on my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.